Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. What is the May message? The flower moon, which happens to start with a full moon in Scorpio. Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. The message for Virgo. Virgo, this full moon, May 1st, finds you ruled by the third house. Gemini energy. Communication could be important. I do feel some moon energy for you. The color black. I have to talk about it. And there's always a positive side. We open up with elegance, wealth, which is not only abundance in terms of monetary things, but also your health. You're normally ruled by the sixth house. So health is important. But we're talking about the third house. We're talking about Gemini. And Gemini is very bold. They communicate rather well. And people find that intriguing. So there's something about you that's very intriguing in May. The flowers, you smell good, you look good, you're colorful. Maybe you add a lot of color to your wardrobe. You're not like me, always in black. This is the time to add some color to our wardrobe. But there is also a sense of power, strength, authority. And because you're showing up with such a presence, there's also this deception. It's almost you're the emperor, the empress, and there's always deception. There's something that you're looking for, and Spirit says the first signs of it are going to appear in May. Like May is a turning point month. It's when we really start to experience warmer weather consistently for the next few months. So it's a major turning point. And we are spending much more time outside. Definitely ready for some new signs to appear. Spirit, what's the message? Okay. 2 more cards, Spirit. So your first card is Temperance, Sagittarian energy. Virgo. You're expansive. You're not coloring in the lines. You're not doing things the way others do it. There's this flair, this creativity. Right. It's mysterious, and yet it's powerful. It's mysterious because people don't understand it because it's different. You're establishing relationships. People are just learning of you, just connecting with you. In May, they come across your site. They come across some of your creativity. Something that you create, that you do. 3 of Wands. You've been patient, but you've also been focused on self. I feel the Hermit energy. Solitude. That's why there's this mystique around you. Everybody wants to know what you're doing. Virgo. Filling up your cup. You're focused on yourself. That's why. And you're not giving a lot of information. The Hermit is quiet. There's nothing to talk about. Whatever I'm doing impacts me solely. They're making up. This is gossip. Somebody, or they're telling something sensitive. Somebody is doing something. Envy, jealousy, greed. There are so many reasons the 5 of Wands could appear. But this is all about the 2 of Cups. I do feel relationships are very important in May. go and check out my May reading. Check out your other signs too, especially your rising, your moon, because I'm telling you, relationships are critical. Some are going to be falling by the wayside. Being the Empress, that's that deception. That's that negative energy I was feeling, darkness, aggressive, or just shadow energy, somebody knocking your confidence, Virgo. Pay attention to all of that, and pay attention to what relationships need to go and what relationships need to be fostered, nurtured, dealt with compassionately. The Hanged Woman, there's some that are still out, like the jury's still out. Okay. And that's good, because there is some deception here, some darkness, again, evil. Why? Because this is what you're really focused on. You're also focused on love, waiting for somebody who's worthy of your time, worthy of you taking your focus off of what you love and putting it on who you love. Because you are directed working on what you love. Your creativity, like I said, is coming out. All the colors of spring are bringing inspiration, stirring your ambition. They're balancing you. 2 cards of balance. The scales need to be balanced, and you need to be balanced. Whoever you're dealing with, whatever situation you may be dealing with, will be balanced. 3 major arcanas out of 9 cards. All about new relationships. Some you remain to set a boundary that keeps them out of distance. Leo, Aries, Sag energy, very assertive, a lot of ego there. 5 of Wands. That's why they want to compete with you. Yeah, like I said, some relationships you're letting go. Others, you're looking for relationships that balance you, that you both have the same perspective, that you can work with, you can communicate under this Gemini energy. Because of the 3rd house, right? Got it. Also the Lovers, 2 of Cups. Gemini is the Lovers. You ain't got time for nobody who is not aligned with you. Spirit will take care of that. Also Judgment, that is karma. Scorpio energy. Also under this full moon is all about releasing, cutting what no longer serves you. That's what you're doing. You're turning it over, knowing that Judgment is a higher card. And look at the 10 of Swords comes out reverse. All those swords that they meant to maim you, they fall right out of your back. It's reverse. Right, that's karma. What goes around. See, what they meant with all those swords to hurt you, to harm you, it's reversed. It's like a boomerang. That's what I was seeing with the 10 of Swords falling out. Right, the loss, the hardship, all of that. And then what shows up again is this power, the strength, the authority, you moving forward. This is the first sign. There's going to be a sign that tells you that you're on the road to your purpose, what you're destined and fated to do, and to find who under this Gemini energy is true love, who you are destined and fated to be with. Yeah, you had to get rid of the dead weight. Not everybody can go forward with you into the future, especially when you get real and you start to look for people of quality, people that sustain you, that support you, that it's not one way. Virgo, right? This is a positive change. You're very selective. I like that. What else, Spirit? What else does Virgo need to know? Nine of Cups, right. Three of Cups, people you align with. I see that in May. You have that Gemini side. You're outgoing. You're communicating a lot. Friends, reunions. You're going to hook up with some friends you haven't seen in a while. Look at you. Attractive. Somebody has their eye on you, but this is you. King, Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag, Virgo. You may have that fire in one of your placements, and that takes the lead. That's the first sign that anything that was holding you back, any hesitation, you're stepping into the future. You have new partnerships. The scales are being balanced. There's alignment. I gotta tell you, this is really gonna piss them off. Thank God Judgment is here. You have the Five of Wands. You have the Five of Cups too. That is that negative side, the evil. And that's why it doesn't leave you. Because as we change, people see us changing and wish it was them. But if they would focus on what they need to change, their changes, they would be following their path too. And there wouldn't be any jealousy or need to feel that you got to compete. Oh, they're disappointed, but they brought that on themselves. Don't worry, Judgment is already here. Spirit sits high. He knows what's what. Here, you have the Nine of Cups twice. Somehow I feel you're focused on that 10th cup, though. Planning, waiting. Okay. What is Virgo planning and waiting for, Spirit? Tell me about love. What's going on with love? May. Yeah, the King of Wands. You're looking elegant. You really look mature. But there is something with the King of Wands, something sensual, sexual about you. It's the way you carry yourself. You're looking good this summer. You are, you're nurturing relationships. Here it goes. The Two of Cups is at the center of your reading. So the most important thing in May is nurturing relationships. You got Mother's Day. Wow. My mom's birthday is in May too. Yeah. Relationships are blooming. They're improving. With the flowers, they're flourishing. There's love. There's a lot of love here. They matter. Mothers matter. Your heart is increasing. This is the month where you begin to see signs that let you know that things are changing in your favor. What else, Spirit? Virgo, love. Tell me what's going on with love. I do see romance. Start a romance. Yes. And it surprises you. Maybe it surprises you. Somebody catches you off guard, but what's important is that they catch you. They catch you. Spirit said be open to them. There's a surprise. I don't know how it emerges, but be open to it. Avoid rushing to fill a void also where love is concerned. You're coming out of that hermit energy, so don't rush anything. So I think also there could be a period of a void where you're bored or you want but don't rush, especially when it comes to love. Allow this surprise to come in. This is about you being the Nine of Cups. I think, yeah, you got that twice. You only need one more cups to really be satisfied and happy. And Spirit says there's a surprise on the horizon. Slow your roll. Don't try and control this. Let it happen naturally. All of those cards. I'm seeing here about what's coming in next. Divine timing, that's why. I know. Spirit's like controlling this. Because it involves your purpose. It involves your destiny, your fate. It's important to him. Trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. There you got it. You can't control this. But again, another card talking about this surprise, child. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. A romantic surprise is on the horizon. Be open to it. Sparks are going to be flying. I feel intrigued by this. Tell me more. I want some sparks. That's why he said don't rush this, Moody. Okay. First signs are going to appear, but don't rush this. Look to your dreams. They hold all the answers you seek. Also, regarding some negative communication could be coming in during May. Spirit says not all communications are meant to be accepted. Right, so that means you're not supposed to answer every communication. Some of them, by you being silent, you are answering. It's bringing closure. You don't want to, there's nothing to talk about. It's done. So some of you may receive some communication that should not be answered. Virgo. Tell me about money. What does Virgo need to know about money? I know relationships are at the center. What's important regarding relationships and money, Spirit? Okay. First of all, you're following your heart. Knew that because of the King or Queen of Wands. Some of you are a counselor, you're chosen, or you're being guided to a job that you're going to love. Follow your heart. That's where the truth resides. There are conflicts. There could be some conflicts sometime in May regarding money, of course. But there's a breakthrough. And of course, the law is on your side, bringing order. Yeah, Spirit will come to your defense. Somebody could also be fired. You could have to fire somebody. You don't feel comfortable about this. Or whoever is firing, doing the firing, doesn't want to do it. They have to do it. Okay. And what looks like the end leads to a new beginning here, right? Because May has two endings. The Scorpio full moon on the 1st and the Sagittarius full moon on the 31st. The end. Oh, this is about letting go of what needs to be let go of. Any conflict. You had the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. Please, whatever you got to cut, this is also the time to do it under those full moons. Some of you, your funds are fleeting, or you feel like much more is going out than's coming in. I know the feeling. There's going to be an unknown source, though. I'm feeling like the King or Queen of Pentacles. Resources presenting their self when you need them. That's like God showing up right on time. You're going to be guided to jobs and to things that you can do to generate income. Right now it looks like the moon. You can't see everything, but I need to let you know in the future. Yeah, I do feel like you're a healer. You're reinventing yourself. Something different is coming into the picture. Tell me what else. Virgo, money. Things pick up. the bottom of the deck is the money tree. So, and that could be as a result of you following your purpose. Remember, I felt that with the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. Yeah, you are being redirected. You're open. Hidden things are going to be uncovered. So something's going to be revealed under these full moons. You can see there's a lot of light under a full moon. You can see a full moon. Whereas under a new moon, you can't see the moon. So something is going to be revealed, uncovered, Spirit said. Also, you have some hidden charms that will be uncovered, because there is somebody that gets your attention. With the Two of Cups, you know there's some emotions and feelings that are going to be stirred here. And right now, it looks good. Don't deviate from your path. A mentor is going to appear for you. This is because of the wheel. You're getting ready to go on a new journey, in a new direction. You still need to be mentored on this path. Spirit said, do not deviate from your path. Plan where you want to be, because there is where success is. That's where success lies. Positive changes. This is a new cycle, choosing the right direction. Look at it all blending in here. Actively overcoming any difficulties and choosing the right direction. You're on the right track, leading to success. In love as well as in work. From a pentacle standpoint, the first sign is appearing. Okay, Spirit. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Especially if you're feeling some good energy getting ready to come in. You are normally a mutable sign, Virgo. Something could have you in some kind of fixed energy. Try to free yourself from anything that's fixed, because you have to remain mutable so you can rise above and not place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Stand up for yourself. Don't get in your own way. Be open to all ways when it's concerning abundance. It's going to come in all forms into your life. 1616, this is a time of readjustments. Don't be fixed, right? Because you have to overcome some obstacles. All about soulmates. You have that at the center of your reading too. You have new soulmates coming in terms of romance, but also in terms of support. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or even a platonic friendship. You have the Two of Cups at the center, all about relationships and their importance, even over money for you specifically this month. This is a chance to begin anew with a person from the past, or to begin anew with someone new. Whatever the situation is for you, everything is going to fall in place. 1616 in the comments. Thank you so much for staying till the end, and until the next moon phase, Virgo, namaste.